Hi kids, it's Miss Patty from Wakanda Area Library. Today for Take and Make Crafts, we're going to make a polar bear on ice because it's freezing outside. I love this craft because there's no template. You are going to use your own hand and your own imagination and cut this paper and make your own unique creation. So when you come in, your kit is going to have 3 pieces of paper. The dark piece is the backdrop, the light blue piece is going to be for your ice, and the white is going to be for your hand, the face, the ears, and if you want to do a little extra, I cut out some little circles for snow. So let's be careful and start with our hand all the way on the back of the paper, and I kind of angle it so I have all of this to make the face and the ears. That way you can make it as big or as small as you like. So start tracing your hand with a pencil, and if you decide you want to cut your hand a little bit smaller, you can. If you want to make it a little bit bigger. So since my fingers are a little bit longer, I cut off some of the fingers so the polar bear's legs don't look so incredibly long. So once you've traced that, let's go ahead and cut out the polar bear. And then where your thumb is, that's where we glue the head. Like I said, if you don't like your tracing, you can straighten out those fingers. And then even though you don't see the thumb, we're going to cut it out. We'll pretend that's the polar bear's neck. And that's where we're going to glue the head. Okay, so we have that. We're going to curve that up there. That's the polar bear's back. There we go. So that'll be like that. And now I just want you to make a circle. Let's make the polar bear's head. There we go. It's around the corners. And how about ears? Right? We need some little U's for the ears, so I'm going to use this little space in here so I don't waste any of my paper. So I am going to fold it over so I get 2 that are exactly the same, right? Let's see. Let's go up. I'm going to make a U shape and down. Let's see. This side is a little bit high, so I'll trim that down. And those are a little high, but we're going to glue those behind the ears. So if you have a pink marker, you can go ahead and color the insides of the ears, or maybe you want to use a pink crayon. And then the only other color I used was a black marker to do the face. So let's get a black marker, and I just did little upside down U's for the eyes, and I gave little eyebrows and a little oval for a black nose, and I just colored the whole thing in, come down from the nose for the mouth. And then again, if you want to do some rosy cheeks because it's so cold outside, those go off to the side there. So before we glue down our polar bear, we are going to make some little icebergs that are floating in the Arctic. So let's take our blue piece of paper, and again, I just made some random shapes. So I want them to be kind of like jagged edges. So we're going to go up. So it's ice that's just floating away. So that'll be our big piece for the polar bear to rest on. And then we're gonna do kind of a just unusual shape for up there. And then how about we make one more smaller piece there. So we'll have 3 pieces. So go ahead and look at your project and let's kind of see where will they go before we glue anything down. So you'll want the legs of the polar bear resting on the big iceberg. Maybe that one will go there, and then the head would go right about there. So let's see, maybe we can move this one down a little. There, I think I like that. And then we'll glue on some more details. So let's get your glue stick, start putting down your ice. Move that. Let's flip that over. Okay, make sure the legs are all resting on the ice. Let's put some glue on the back side of your hand outline. Like that. Press all that down. Now you want your head to cover some of the hand and the neck, like about there. Glue that there, so it looks like he's bending over. Leave a little bit of room so we can get those ears on. There we go. You can make yours however you like. If you want to add more ice on there, there wouldn't be anything wrong with that. You can always add some more. And then I took my black marker and I made a little bit of water. Like so. And then my last finishing detail was I cut out some little circles. So take a bunch of your scrap that you have left, and what I did was I just folded. So let's try to cut as many little circles as we can in one time. So I fold it over like this, and just go right in the middle. And you make whatever size circle you want for your snow. Then you can take some glue, glue that on. I like that detail. How about I made some smaller ones? Just be careful. If those are too hard for you to cut, I know a lot of times we use a little hole puncher. Look at this. You can make a whole blizzard if you want to. I'm not gluing them down. Obviously, if you want to keep those on there, you can keep punching out your snowflakes. How much you want to add, that's up to you. But I just like that little detail. So you'll get your glue stick then and put those wherever you like them. So I hope you enjoyed this January Take and Make craft. Bye for now.